Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back. So, we're playing a little bit more XCOM 2 today. We got a bunch of things to do here, so we're gonna get right down to business. Lots of stuff to start working on, and the first thing on the docket is we have to come in here to our workshop and upgrade this thing. So upgrading it is going to make it cost 2 more power, but will give us an additional workbench, so we can add another engineer, which will give us 2 more staffing gremlins, which should be pretty great. So let's upgrade this thing and see how that goes for us. Shouldn't be too bad, only 100 resources. There we go. Now we're going to hop back out for a second and drop into the Advanced Warfare Center to get Aiden Walsh, who's currently in here. Get him out, because we're going to need him. Aiden, you're going to be staffing in here. Thank you very much. Now we have an additional 2 special gremlins. From here, we're going to send somebody down into the power relay. There you go, gremlin. Now we have a total of 32 power in our nice base here, which is lovely. And we're going to use the remainder of that power to come here into this empty facility slot, and we're going to build a Psi Lab. I have a feeling we're going to need some time to actually take advantage of this thing, so we're going to start building it now. It'll take 21 days to build, which we can speed up by assigning a robot there. Alright, looking good so far. We're almost out of supplies though, which is not wonderful. Now that we have that done, we're still not done here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Proving Ground, and in here we're going to choose a new project, specifically the Blue Screen Protocol Bullets. It only takes 1 Elerium core to make them, and I want to see if this gives us one of them, or if it gives us all of access to them, or how it works. So we're going to start researching that. Besides, we still have 8 Elerium cores to experiment with if we want to try doing other stuff later, but for now I'm happy to do just that.
Hey, Commander.
Next, I think that might be everything we can afford to do for now. Yeah, I think that's everything. There's nothing in the Guerrilla Tactics School we want to buy yet, I don't think. Some good stuff in here, like Stay With Me, but we're out of resources for that, so that's fine. Okay, got ourselves a bunch of stuff moving here, which is good. We're going to need this stuff to be able to make progress in the future. And now, Furies. After our recent success, members of the Resistance in West Asia have brought us reports of activity we may want to investigate to get alien alloys. Interesting. I'd still like to do this to get a facility lead, because if we can find a facility that has progress on it and destroy that, that would be pretty cool as a way to save on the Avatar project. And that seems pretty okay here, honestly, all told. I'd love to build a second relay in here, but for now the priority is taking out this facility. Now, I believe most of our team are still slightly injured. If we hop out of the map and go take a look in the armory, we still have 3 wounded soldiers. How wounded are they? Fairly wounded. And we're also not in the Advanced Warfare Center anymore, so we're not healing faster, but I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Lebedeva's injured, Anderson's injured, and Thor is injured. Okay. Okay, so we still have Rangers who are able to come in here and help us out. We still have at least 1 high-level Grenadier. We have Moose as well, so we have 2 high-level Grenadiers. We're not in terrible shape, honestly. One thing I am going to do before I forget, though, is we're going to go into our soldiers and we're going to move around Lebedeva's gun. Because Lebedeva has proven that she deserves some heavy firepower. So Moose, we're going to switch your weapon. Let's see here. Loadout. Yeah, right now you just have a normal mag cannon. So we're going to take the mag cannon off of Lebedeva. Here you go. I'll just do this. There we go. Get rid of that one. And we'll give it to Moose instead, because it's not a bad weapon. It is a fairly solid mag cannon with the ability to skip actions and occasionally still do damage if it misses, which is great. But, more importantly, we're going to give Lebedeva a monster weapon. We have perfectly the parts that I want to add here. We have the Advanced Expanded Magazine, which increases the clip size up to 5, which means that for a weapon that can have multiple reaction shots in a turn, they can do a lot of damage. And the other thing that we're going to add is the auto loader here, because this means they now have 5 shots in the magazine, in the clip rather, I guess they would say. It's not really a clip though, it's a magazine. And they can reload once for free, which sounds real good. So we're going to stick this in here. There we go. And that seems like a pretty sweet system. Now, I think we have a couple other PCS to apply. We have 1-2 mobility 1. That's pretty good. Who do I want to give that to, though? I might give that to Wallace, actually, because he doesn't have one yet, and he uses a sword. So being able to move farther seems really good. So let's give him the advanced speed one. There you go. And now you should be able to really move. Okay, now we have all of that done. Let's take a look back at the globe here. And I think it's time for us to assault this base. As much as I'd like to make sure we have all of our A-team on this mission, I don't really want to wait any longer, so I think we're just going to attack them and see what happens. Hoo boy. Operation Spider Fort. Let's do this thing. Who are we bringing with us? We're obviously bringing Mackenzie here, our maximum, highest skilled specialist. We're bringing Jaws. We're going to need that heavy firepower, although I might switch out his shard gun. He has a decent one, actually. He has an auto loader and a hair trigger on there, so that'll do. Moose has the one we just gave him, which is good. Pain has their weapon. Mercier? I don't know if we're going to bring Mercier here. Right now we got 2 heavies, an assault, a support, and one of our snipers. I don't know if I want to bring the second one. Do we want to bring a second sniper here? I believe Baller has the ability for collateral damage, or was that... I don't remember who has what now. No, they don't have collateral damage yet. That was Moose, who gets double uses of his second grenade slot, if memory serves. I don't have to click edit instead of clicking on anything else. Heavy Ordnance, that's what it's called. Grenade in your grenade-only slot gains a bonus use. Okay. So let's customize his gear a little bit, and we'll give them a... I guess I can't give them a flashbang? Is it somewhere already? Oh, there it is. Baller has it. Alright, Baller, we're going to take off your flashbang. We're going to give it to Moose, because Moose already has an extra grenade. I think this is the grenade-only slot? I don't honestly know. Either way, we'll experiment and see what happens. We should have a bunch of extra grenades with somebody here. Now, I might take Mercier. They've got some pretty heavy firepower, which is awesome. Although, are they using the super sniper rifle? They're not. There we go. Give you back the super sniper. I don't really know how this facility attack works, but we're going to bring them with us because having somebody who can basically always hit their shots is pretty important. And being able to bring that medkit might be pretty nice, too. So, with that done, I think we're in a pretty good spot here to see what we can do. Does your weapon have 2 upgrades on it? Only has 1. It just has the repeater. Don't have any other upgrades to put on, though, so I guess we'll deal with it. Let's launch the mission and see if we can survive this very difficult challenge. Hoo boy. Sure would be nice to have some better armor by now, but I have skimped on my armor research. And we don't have a whole lot of money either, so makes it a little bit tricky. Let's do this thing.
One of our resistance contacts tipped us to an alien facility apparently
Operation Spider Fort. Oh, we're just blowing it up.
To take out the site and do whatever we can to slow their progress.
Interesting.
Approach the designated target position and place the X4 charges. Then move to the evac point for immediate extraction. Once you're
interesting.
Clear, we'll make sure that facility is out of commission for good.
So I've definitely never done one of these missions before. I have no idea what kind of horrible twists are waiting for us. But I do think it's interesting that they tell you that we're just blowing it up and running. It's going to make Mercier potentially a problem here, but hopefully their long range makes them worth having.
Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4
plant a bomb there.
Opposition is masked.
Alright, we're concealed, there's no timer. Okay, so that's okay then. All we have to do is make sure that we get everybody over there before we blow anything up, and then we should be good to go. Jaws, with your extra movement, I'm going to throw you over to here for now, and just see if you see anything. Unsurprisingly, you don't. This is actually a... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's move you over to here. Come on. Why can't I move here?
Heading to that location.
Alright, never mind. We can move there. Don't know what that was all about. Okay. We have a shield bearer up there, and a snake, and a normal soldier. Is that a normal soldier? I think it is. Doesn't seem to have the fancy helmet that indicates a commander. So, now what do we do? Moose, I'm going to send you over to somewhere. I'm wary of getting too close here, because if we get too close and they wind up seeing us, we're going to be in trouble. I might send Mercier up to here. I was thinking this side, because then I can move up to the front, though. I think that makes more sense for the long run for Mercier. Payne, I might send you up to here, honestly.
Already there.
Wouldn't be bad for you. Climb those vines. Here we go. Baller, we'll send you down to here. We're going to want Pisser here to be near the front. Bolt. Bolt action, more like. Let's get you over here, Mercier. Hopefully they don't move towards you. And Glitch, where do I want to send you? I might send you up to support Mercier. Because we're going to need some people up here, I feel. And there's not really great cover down here anymore. Although that's not bad. I think I'll put you here for now. Okay, they're moving across. Okay, fair. Interesting. So we can kind of see them, everybody here. We could set up a long watch, because that'll give us the ability to still actually do good damage with the overwatch shot with our sniper before they get back in cover. So he has 2 frag grenades and a flashbang. That's what we wanted, so that's good. If I move Jonas over to here, Jacobs... You can drop a grenade right on their faces, right? Yes, you can. Okay, so we can drop a grenade from there, so that's pretty good. Dallas probably won't overwatch. Visser probably will. Overwatch with you from there, actually. Not going to bother moving you. Glitch will move you over to this high cover, because you can, well, you can see them from where you are. I think I'm going to move you a little bit closer, though.
Moving on target.
Just for that little bit of a better position, we're going to set up an Overwatch for Long Watch with Mercier. Dallas, I think it's better for us to not blow your cover yet. And Jaws, we're not going to blow your cover either. You don't have the ability to stay in stealth because you have Blade Master instead, but you have the ability to get in there and actually position based on what happens, so I'm going to hold on to that with you. Let's drop the grenade here and see what happens.
There, catch.
Hopefully it'll shred off most of their armor. And we'll see what we're into. Only shredded off one of the armor. Alright. Come this way. Don't go off the back of the hill. That would be a problem. Okay, they're coming towards us. Good shooting. That's one dead soldier. Ooh. That was a good set of overwatches. Everyone's dead.
Impressed yet?
Charred corpse there. Alright, that was great. That was a perfect round of overwatches there. So, as congratulations, we're going to set up some more overwatches, because there's no time limit on this mission, we may as well be careful. Okay, now the big problem here is moving Mercier near the top means that we're potentially discovering all kinds of new things with our sniper, who's not best at that. Mackenzie, you're going to come over here. You don't spot anything new. Good. Baller, we'll run you over to there.
No problem, boss.
Jaws, let's stick you in this corner cover maybe for now. I don't like moving around this corner with only half of our team having actions left. Let's move you over to here, Payne. You don't see anything. Alright, we'll stick you in this corner cover then. How do we want to move the rest of our team here? I want to keep Mercier at the top if we can, but this area over here worries me. Because this is all map. So there could be all kinds of nastiness down there, or up there, rather. It might actually be better for me to run her over to here temporarily, because I can always run her back if we have to. I think that's actually wiser here. Having her up there was fine. It's a good plan to go for that side for the future, but for now we want to be in a position closer to where we're actually going. So Visser, we'll move you, potentially. Jaws, I will move you over to here. Please don't see anything new. Good. You're gonna overwatch. Moose, I'm gonna move you beside him. You're gonna overwatch. Baller, I'll move you to here. Since we haven't found anything, there's no harm in it, because that will not discover anybody. We're gonna reload with Glitch.
Let's rock.
Hello, Muton. Here comes some Shredder on ya. Never mind. Oh, we missed that shot, so we only hit him for one. And he freaked out. Sounds like we also just activated a mech. Another miss. Ooh. Even with the holo targeting there, we still missed him.
Not even close.
Alright, well that's worrying. That's not the start we were hoping for here. Mercier can see both of them, which is good. And we only see two of them, which is also a pretty good thing. If I want to take a grenade shot here with Visser, I move you over to here first, and we'll see if we activate anybody else. No, we're good for now. I can grenade them to take the armor off of the Muton, which is the main priority, and it might also clear off of the cover for the sectoid here. Of course, we are blowing up the cover that we're going to need to move up to. But so it goes. Did we actually blow up all the cover? Oh, we did. That was perfect. I wasn't expecting that rock face to blow up, but it's gone. Alright, that means now we're going to take... Jaws, Moose. Moose, you're going to move over to here.
On my way.
Here you go. And you now have a point-blank shot at the Muton with your Shredder bullets, which we're going to take advantage of. You only have 69% chance to hit him, though, because your aim's not very good. But you destroyed him with a critical hit. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so he's out of actions and running low on ammo. If we take Kim can't really get into a great position here. I could move up and take a shot with Shane. He does have a free reload, I believe. Yep. So if we ever run into a situation where we need more ammo, we can get some. I'm gonna give this... Oh, no. Oh, no. That mech is going to be a problem. Hopefully he comes into range and we can shoot at him, because we're going to need to. Nope, he did in fact back up, making him harder to shoot at. He's completely out of range, and the shield bearer is still alive there. That's not good at all. With the sniper rifle, I can see the stun lancer or the sectoid. Glitch, I might try and go for a cheeky hack here if we can get away with it. That might be the best shot at not dying. Because he can't even see the mech, though. It's going to be out of range. Glitch, I'm going to move you here for now. You can see one person. It's that guy, so we're going to try and take him out, because your weapons are no better against the mechs when it's not your turn. Good shooting.
Hostile target down.
Now that stun lancer's a problem. The shield bearer, I feel, is a bigger problem, though, and I don't know if we can do anything about him. Dallas has some fast hands. I move up to here and take a bunch of shots, but I don't know if we're going to be in a better position to actually deal with them here. We take a 92% chance to pretty good odds kill this guy. 50%, or rather, our average damage is 7, which is his health, so if we hit him, he should die. Okay. It's only 92% chance, but we're going to go for it. Got him. Alright, that's one less sword-wielding foe. So we still have the shield bearer, we still have the mech. Got a promotion there for Mercier, which is great. We have Dallas and Jaws left. Dallas, if I move you up to here, can you see any of them? You can see the shield bearer. So what's the play here? Problem is, we have a number of revolver shots that are going to get absolutely dissolved by that armor there, and we can't take 2 shots. We can only take 2 shots. We can't take 3 shots. I could throw a grenade at him, but he's just out of reach. I think what we're going to do is we're going to overwatch with Wallace. We're going to take 1 pot shot. Is it even worth taking a pot shot here? I don't think it is. We're just going to do an overwatch with the pistol. And we'll do our best to not die to the mech when it runs forward and guns us down. Because it's going to be bad. And we shot straight through the mech and shot out the back wall. Alright. Good start. At least we hit him with 1 of those for a single damage. Now here comes a nasty rocket barrage, I'm betting. This is gonna suck. Yep. That's 3 damage on 3 of our people, and they're no longer in cover. We're gonna back up and probably get shot at here. No. What is this? Is that just like damage blocking bubbles? That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, so we need to get some heavy firepower on these guys right now. I don't know what this bubble does, but we don't have a lot of time to find out. So we're gonna run Jonas over to here, and then Shredder shot the mech, because we need to clear that armor off.
Sure thing.
Alright, Jonas. Fire away. Looks like it should shred both the armor. Do it. Three shielded, 3 damage. Okay, looks like it's flat damage absorption, so the shield just takes damage for the body. That's good to know. Now we're gonna move up with Visser.
Whatever you say.
You're going to destroy this mech for us. Or are you gonna take this guy out because he has armor on? That might actually be better. If we can get his cover out of here with somebody like Jaws with grenades, that might be significantly better. Because he only has 4 health now and no armor, so he could reasonably be killed by anybody. So let's try and blow this rock up and see if we can't take his armor out. Alright, so that perfectly absorbed the shield. Didn't actually shred any of his armor, though. Which is interesting. Excuse me. Now, Baller. You now have a 65% chance to hit, which is still not great, but we're going to try for it. Nice shot. Critical hit kills the shield bearer. That mech shot really sucked, but so it goes. So we do have the opportunity to use Glitch's ability to destroy robots here, if we want, but I don't think we really need that. I think we can just gun him down.
On the move.
He's down to only 4 health left, he doesn't have any armor left. We have a scanning protocol, which might be good to use before we move up too much further. Yeah, he's down.
Hostile terminated.
Ooh, and some items.
Asset located.
Alright, Bolt. You're gonna move over to where? Move you over to here for now, I think.
Got it.
Alright folks, sorry to cut you off in the middle of an episode here, but I recorded a couple episodes recently and they were all close to an hour long, and as much as I love giving you occasional long episodes, I just don't have the recording time to have that many long ones because I can't record enough episodes every day that way. So we're going to be cutting the next couple episodes in half, just so that we actually have enough content to put out for the next little while I'm still dealing with getting things moved around in the new house. So we're going to have to end this episode here, and we'll take it up again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor. Let me know what you thought about the mission so far in the comments. I know it's only really just started, but we'll get to the meat and potatoes of it later. Until next time, bye-bye.